Okay, Megavannan, and welcome to another random film review. This is my review for The Northman. It stars, uh, well, Bjork, but as the Cirrus, as you can see there, it's a very small role. I think his name is Alexander Skarsgård. I think he's related to, the Skarsgård family, like Stellan Skarsgård. I think it's Stellan, I think it's Stellan. And then the one from It, he played Pennywise. We have Anya Taylor-Joy. I love her. Willem Dafoe, another small role like Bjork, maybe a little bit bigger than Bjork. Nicole Kidman, and also kind of a smaller role, but bigger than the other two smaller roles, I think. Ethan Hawke, he's the father of the boy that grows up in this film. Forgive me, I just kind of woke up not too long ago. I woke up, I took my blood pressure pills, I ate a leftover Burger King cheeseburger, and then now I have my coffee, hot chocolate. I normally would mix it with the Fireball, but because I took my medicine, maybe it's not good to mix that. And the other thing, just want to preface a couple things. My review for Night of the Hunter, a nice little fun fact I forgot to mention. I can't believe I forgot to mention this. It was directed by Charles Laughton, the actor, and if you've seen the original Island of Lost Souls, which is also available on Criterion, he's in that. It was the only film he ever directed, I think, because it didn't do so well. He had kind of discouraged him from making more films, sadly. So there's that. And what else did I want to bring up? And I'll just say I'm of course still doing Let's Plays. It's just it's nice to do this, I guess, in between. Very short and easy to do. I have a Skyrim that's just ready to be released already. To be set to public. I'm going to continue with that. I recorded like an exploring the environment kind of thing in Lord of the Rings Online, but I do want to get back to my Clax the Malign Necromancer in Skyrim. And speaking of Skyrim, The Northman is one of those films that if you're into games like Skyrim, you might enjoy this one. And before I forget, I'll even say another film to check out that has a similar kind of look and feel, though completely different story, and much shorter film. I think it's like kind of an independent film, is The Headhunter. That's a good one, but I won't get into that. I'd like to get that one, but it's I think it's only the French Blu-ray is region free. I think everything else is region B, like the German one, and is only available on DVD here in America. But anyways, The Northman, this is quite good. It's kind of like a Viking kind of tale, during the times of when they worship Odin and Fafnir. I think it's Fafnir, right? He's the dog. Was he the three-headed dog? But he's a giant dog. Is it not Fafnir? Fenrir. He's a dog. A giant dog. The old gods, Odin, Thor, during those Norse mythology. And Alexander Skarsgård, when he was little, again, I'm bad with names, so I don't remember his name. He witnessed the death of his father, played by Ethan Hawke, killed by Ethan Hawke's character's brother. And they tried to kill him, but he got away. And he comes back as an adult, so many years later, like 20 years, maybe 20 plus years later. And he wants to, rescue his mother, because they never killed the mother. They took her away. And so he's come back. And during one of his random raids with his clan, his wolf clan, he meets Bjork, the seeress, and as she said, his brothers took her eyes, but she can still see him. so she has no eyes. And he said like something like they're no brothers of mine or something. Maybe they were a means to an end or something. I don't know. But her part is, disappointingly short, small. I was hoping she would come in a little bit more often, but I guess there's nothing more they can do with her. And she tells him, reminds him of his promise to avenge his father. Also forgot to mention Willem Dafoe was also at the beginning when he was just a boy. And then let's just say he kind of, as an adult, he'll see him again, but let's say he'll be very much different, played by Willem Dafoe, right? He's like the shaman or something. And that's what it's about, So what he has to do is he hops on a boat that's transporting slaves, and he cuts his hair, and he pretends himself to be a slave, and he meets Anya Taylor-Joy there, who's of course a slave, gonna be a slave, and gets the journey to that place, back to his old homeland, home island, wherever that is, where it's his evil uncle, and Nicole Kidman is there, the mom, and and the whole thing is he's pretending to be a slave just to get close to kill him, to avenge his father. And along the way he has nighttime activities where he's just kind of randomly killing some people of the evil uncle's men, and posing them, hacking them up and posing them in different positions, and just doing all kinds of weird stuff to them, killing them, almost Jason Voorhees, like you could say. And that's what it's about. I think this film is very good. I know it's got like a lot of high praise, and that's fine too. I didn't think it was that super great. It's the same director. I can't remember his name. Maybe it says it there. Robert Eggers, the same one who did The Witch, and I guess he's known for these like weird kind of way of directing. And I love this kind of stuff, of course. Pagan shit and Viking shit, and just kind of this gothic almost looking horror. Kind of cinematography and dark, very much also like Skyrim when you look at the land, just like with the headhunters. It has just I don't know how to say it. Just like when you look at Skyrim, you look at all those trailers and the screenshots. It pretty much conveys that look, that type of cinematography, and but yeah, I think it's still a very, very good film, and I would personally give it about I want to say an 8.25. Don't expect a lot of high action. There's like maybe a couple action sequences, maybe 3, kind of brief. The best one, of course, where it'll make you maybe think that it is kind of like a Braveheart or Gladiator or something like that with a lot of action, is that initial one where he invades that village at the near the beginning part as an adult, where he discovers Bjork, and he does a pretty cool move where he catches a spear that someone chucks at him, and he whips it back at him. That's pretty cool. And then but there's not much of that, and then there's of course an end battle, let's just say. Yeah, so like I said, or did I give my score? Maybe not, but I'm gonna say now an 8.25 out of 10. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. I recommend it.